Hey, good morning, everyone. Michael Fanning, and this is Warm Up 254. And this morning I was listening again to Impact Theory, and they had a gentleman. His name is Reagan Chatterley, and he has a book. It's called Feel Better in 5 Minutes, and he talks about 5-minute habits can change your life. And what he talks about, let me get out my little thing I'm going to talk about here, a package of vitamins. Anyways, what he talks about is that we try to think about how we're going to change our lives and have new habits, but the problem is that we have this motivation that kind of goes in a wave, right? So we have this high point of motivation, the motivation declines like this. And a lot of times we'll make decisions of what we're going to do and habits we're going to change when we're in that high motivation state, and the problem is it drops. And so I don't know how many of you have ever said, I'm going to start working out every day, or I'm going to start going to the gym every day, or I'm going to start doing something every day. The problem is that it's too difficult. And if you think about our neural pathways, if we haven't been doing something and now we're going to do it, the neural pathway to create that, the energy and the calories that it takes to create that new neural pathway is difficult, and it takes a while to build up. And so many times what happens is we have the best of intentions to do that new habit, but then it drops off because we're not making things easy. And this was the key that he talked about in his book, and I'll put the podcast link for this in there so you can listen to it. But he broke it down into 3 areas. First of all, he said easy, and he equated it to, if you think about if you're an Amazon user, and remember when Amazon had the quick buy, the easy click button, which is you click here and you immediately buy it, their sales skyrocketed. And they did so because they made it easy. Because prior to that, you had to click buy, and then you had to pick your payment, and then you had to do all these things. And now it's just one click buy. And what he talks about in there is that if we want to have habits that we consistently do, they have to be easy. We have to try to figure out what they are. And so think about a good habit you already have, and then attach a new habit to that good habit. And then the other one he talked about is in motivation, right? It's funny, we have good motivation and bad motivation. Think about your bad habits now, how you just do those, right? And they're just habitualized. And so if you want to flip that to a good habit, you can't rely on motivation. You got to rely on figuring out a process that's going to allow you to have consistency for a period of time so that new neural pathway gets created. And then the other one is discipline. And the discipline comes back to figure out what you're already disciplined doing. So here's my point. So one of the things when I go to the doctor, they said, hey, you need to start taking vitamins. And they listed these different types of vitamins that I need to start taking. And so I could go to the store and I could buy the individual bottles of vitamins, right? And I can put them on my shelf, right? So I gotta go buy them. So I've got to go get them. Then I've got to make sure that I open up each bottle and put them out. And then I've got to do that maybe the night before I go to bed, right? So all that. So how often do you think if that's how I'm going to do it, how often do you think I'm going to take vitamins? I'm not, right? So going back to what he talks about, so if vitamins are something that I need to do every day, how do I make it easy? Well, the first thing is, there they are. Those are my vitamins, right? So my vitamins, and guess what? This comes in a package delivered to me every month. So it comes in a box, it's delivered to me every month. What's a habit that I have that I know I do every morning? Well, every morning I get up early. It's just a habit that I have now, and I just get up. And the first thing I do is I go into the bathroom, right? So the night before I go to bed, what do? I take these and I put them on the counter in the bathroom, right? Because I know I'm getting up and I know they're there. And so immediately I grab them. And I know this, if I grab these and I put them in my pocket of my workout pants, right? And they're in there, I know that I will take these in the morning every single day. The problem is that if I don't hook it to something that's easy, I don't do it. When I do coaching, people say, well, I want to get in better shape. Okay, great. What are you going to do? Well, I'm going to start going to the gym. They go to the gym for a while and then they stop going to the gym. Why? Because they have to get up. They have to get their gym clothes out. Then they have to get in the car. Then they have to drive to the gym. And then they have to go, do their workout. And then they have to go shower. And then they might have forgot something. And guess what? They stop doing it. As opposed to, what if you just said, I'm going to work out for 12 minutes every day. I'm going to get up in the morning. I have to get dressed because I'm getting up. So why don't I just put my workout clothes on? And then when I walk downstairs and get on my rowing machine and just row for 15 minutes, can I do that every day? That's really easy to do. It's not difficult. So if you want a new habit, tie that new habit to an existing disciplined habit that you already have and start seeing how you do. And the other one is this. It doesn't take a lot of time. We get so caught up in how much time it's going to take to do this. I know when we talk about running your victory hour, it's 1 hour. It's 20, 20, 20. 20 exercise, 20 minutes journaling, 20 minutes reflecting. And some people go, well, I like to exercise a lot more than that. Okay, well, how often are you exercising a lot more than that now? Well, I don't. Right. So let's start somewhere. And if you already are working out more than that, that's awesome. If you're already getting these things down, that's great. But if there's a habit that you have right now that's a bad habit and you want to change it, or there's a new habit you want to implement in your life, attach it to an existing disciplined habit that you already have. Make it easy, right? Make it easy. All right. And then motivation, don't rely on motivation, rely on discipline. And see how it goes for you. And then also read his book, Feel Better in 5 Minutes. It's little bitty tricks and tips that you can do to get better at what you want to accomplish. Anyways, hope that was helpful. By the way, these vitamins, I'll put a link in my podcast today for these vitamins too. It's a company called Persona, great company. All right, everybody, hey, make it a great day, be awesome and help somebody, and vote. We're getting so close. Vote. All right, talk to you later.